Hi guys, life lesson for today. The wrong target. When people don't know how to solve a problem, they don't always stand still. Sometimes they move, just not in the right direction. They pick a target, they create a narrative, they convince themselves they're taking action. But they're not solving the problem, they're avoiding it. This is Prince Hamlet syndrome in its next form. Not just to be or not to be, but let me do something, anything, so it looks like I'm doing my job. And this is where the real damage happens, because instead of asking what's actually causing the decline, they ask, what can we cut? So what do? They blame the smallest or easiest target. They rewrite the story to justify it. They label it the weakest link. And they move to shut it down. It feels decisive. It looks like leadership. But it's neither. It's displacement. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Closing something that still has life in it doesn't fix a dying system. It just makes the decline quieter. You haven't solved the problem, you've reduced the visibility of it. And often the thing being cut is the very thing showing signs of hope. The place where new people are still appearing. The place where there's still energy. The place where there's still potential. But because it doesn't fit the narrative, it gets sacrificed. Why? Because real solutions are harder. They require owning the actual problem, trying things that might fail, letting others step in and contribute, and risking being wrong in public. So instead, people cut costs, reduce scope, shrink the ambition, and call it strategy. It's not strategy, it's managed decline. Here's the lesson most people won't say out loud. If you don't grow, you die. In business, in leadership, in life, and in any place that waits for people to walk through the door without inviting them. You cannot cost cut your way to success. You cannot downsize your way to relevance. And you cannot ignore the root cause and expect a different outcome. So ask yourself this: am I solving the real problem or just making the numbers look better whilst things get quietly worse? Because one leads to growth and the other leads to slow, polite failure. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.